The government has taken on an extra 3,000 civil servants and expects to employ up to 5,000 more next year to cope with the demands of leaving the European Union. Brexit Secretary David Davis told the cabinet on Tuesday the extra staff taken on so far had been employed across government departments to boost work towards leaving the EU. The workers taken on next year will be employed by HM Revenue and Customs as the body looks to implement a new border regime on leaving the bloc. It comes after a period in which Conservative ministers have been single-minded in their efforts to slim down Whitehall departments in the name of a more efficient government. Mr. Davis told colleagues alongside the negotiations in Brussels, "It is crucial that we are putting our own domestic preparations in place so that we are ready at the point that we leave the EU." Of the 3,000 civil servants already taken on, some 300 are lawyers, while between 3,000 and 5,000 will be taken on by HMRC next year, with the eventual number decided on what kind of systems the UK needs after Brexit. The cabinet was told by Mr. Davis many of the preparations will be needed even in our preferred scenario of a bold and ambitious deal. For example, implementing either of our proposed customs arrangements will require investment in new systems and customs offices by HMRC. Earlier this year, Theresa May announced more than £400 million for Brexit preparedness, including a no-deal scenario, with a further £250 million additional funding and 201,718 later announced. Liberal Democrat leader Vince Cable said David Davis has revealed just who benefits from Brexit lawyers, 300 of them just to help us crash out of the European Union. A no-deal Brexit should not even be considered, let alone cost us £500 million, and probably more by the end of next year. It came as Mr. Davis admitted in a select committee hearing that the Brexit withdrawal deal would probably favour the European Union in terms of the financial settlement. The next round of Brexit negotiations between the UK and the EU is to take place in Brussels next week, with Mr. Davis seeking an intensification of negotiations. More about David Davis, Theresa May, Vince Cable reuse content.